Hey, good morning, guys. Johnny with Blaze Grass Lawn Care. Don't worry about my ring doorbell. So, this video is upon request, and basically, what I'm going to do today is walk you through my property. So, because you know how they say a painter's home is the worst looking one on the block, I'm going to show you and change your opinion about that. Okay. All right, first of all, this is my turf, and it's starting to wake up, and that is just a little bit of a POA. That's, it's going to be dying here pretty soon. This is Bermuda grass, and I currently have it mowed at half an inch, and I keep it at 1 inch throughout the season. And it is mowed by a robotic mower. And keep it in mind that, guys, I mow 60 plus lawns a week. I am not coming home to mow my lawn. But with the robotic lawnmower, I have to trim the edges and ensure that it is edge and turf line. So my plant bed, you can tell that the seeds are coming up, and this is going to be full of vinca, and they reseed themselves every year. And man, it is a beautiful display. So yeah, looking forward to that pretty soon, as you can tell. And it took me a while to get used to the wait for that instant gratification, and for some reason the seeds are more hardier than the actual when you put the plants in. So yeah, looking pretty good. And in these pots I'm going to put proven winners petunias. This year I'm putting the double stack petunias in those, and I'll make a video on that. And over here you see the vincas are coming in, but I'm going to put proven winner petunias in there as well. Don't worry about that. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, these are 5 ligustrum shrubs that I have at 8 feet high, and that's for privacy fence from me and my neighbor. And I keep them nice and trimmed to give me that privacy. Over here I have ornamental grasses, and these are smoke bush, and they come up pretty well. I trim them down because it's spring, and they'll come up and make a nice display right there. And in these pots, 1, 2, and 3, I'm going to put as well the petunias, and these are going to be stupid full, but you'll see that eventually. On my mailbox, well, in my mailbox, there are some purple hearts, and these come up every year. And yes, I have to clean out the weeds in there, but they are purple hearts, and those are really beautiful. And over here, the same thing with the vincas. They'll come up, and you see they're reseeding themselves. Little weeds here and there, but man, when this thing is full, guys, this whole thing is going to be full with flowers. These right here are miniature boxwoods that I planted several years ago, and I maintain nice and cut. And on average, I cut them every month, and I enjoy trimming them, keeping them nice and crispy. These are Yupon hollies. They're supposed to be dwarfs, so I trim them as well every month. And these are probably 10 plus years that I've had them. And the same with the hollies over here that I have all the way across. Look at that, nice and crispy, right? Yeah, I pride myself in my yard, so I keep these nice and trimmed. And they have invaded my Indian hawthorns, and they took over the Indian hawthorns here, but that's okay. That's okay. Why? Because once I cut them in the box shape, and these are starting to bloom, so I'm not trimming them until they finish blooming. And you can tell by the little white flowers. So with any flowering plant, guys, shrubs, do not trim them when they're in their blooming stage, okay? So I have 5 on this side and 5 on this side coming up, and over here I have 1, 2, 3, 4 azaleas. These are regular azaleas, and they bloom twice a year. And let me show you, beautiful, beautiful red azaleas. Now right here I also have the vincas that come up, and those will be they're starting to flower just a little bit, so those are going to come up. Here I have some daylilies that will come up eventually as well. And over here, boxwoods. These are regular boxwoods. Now why the change in colors is because this one had a disease many years ago, and it kind of died on me. At the time I didn't know exactly what was happening. I pulled it out, planted another one, and it was a complete different species. But hey, it looks kind of cool, right? I think so. Yeah. Now, so you guys know the Indian hawthorns also get a disease during the spring. So make sure that you keep an eye on them. And see right here, I have to spray it because it'll kill the plant. So I will be spraying these out pretty soon, okay, with some fungicide. All right, and this is, I need to clean these out. You can tell, guys, gardening is a task that is never-ending task, so I got to clean that out. And this is my king sago palm, about 10 years old. I have to clean that out, trim it up, keep my king sago palm looking a little bit better than what it looks like. All right. You know what? I've never known, I don't know the name of this tree, but I think it's, yeah, eventually it had a disease at one point, and what I did was spray it with some fungicide, and it's starting to come back. This whole side was dead, and I had to trim it off. And that is the issue that I have in my area. I'm in the southern US. It is hot and muggy, so you know, we get a lot of shrub diseases and stuff like that, so you have to keep an eye on it. King sago palm that I have trimmed over here, and I just planted these encore azaleas, and these are pink, and the goal is to have them about 4 feet. No, not 4. Let's go with probably about 3, 2.5 to 3, and just make a nice little continuous hedge right here. And this is all the sun that they will get throughout the day. So what happened was, I used to have some boxwood in here, and they just never did too good. So I had to trim out, take them out, and put in these azaleas, and these are the pink ones. Over here, these are ligustrums that I shape into little mushrooms. And the reason I did that is because I have my Bermuda grass, and as you guys know, Bermuda grass take a lot of sun, and they were killing my Bermuda grass around here. So I fix it by just trimming the bottom so the sun can penetrate. And this is my crepe myrtle, which will bloom here pretty soon. And another king sacred palm over here. And I know some of you guys will be talking about the fence, and I know you say, well, hey Johnny, your fence need to be clean. Nah, I don't want to clean my fence. I like the way it looks. It kind of matches my garden, the look. I don't want nothing to look too new on my property, and I like the old looking the old way it looks. So yeah. All right, so this is the backyard, and those are ligushrooms as well, but these are 12.5 feet. And I'll take you in the back and show you here. Well, I'll show you on the next video, show you what the backyard looks like. All right, so here, let me get out the sun. These are my crepe myrtle, and over there is my other crepe myrtle, and this is a ligustrum that I have in a lollipop shape. And over here I have encore azaleas, and these are white. And I just put them in this year, so they should be blooming here pretty soon. And like I said before, guys, don't worry about the turf. It is still early spring. The turf will come in and it's gonna look spectacular. This is the other side of my backyard, but again, I'll show you on other videos because I don't want my video to be too long. If you notice here, I have to turf line this little piece right here because Clippy, the robotic lawnmower, only cuts until there, so I have to turf line and edge it. This way he won't go into the street and get run over by the cars. Yep. So this is it. This is what I do when I finish mowing all the yards out there. Is I come home and relax at home in my yard and do my landscaping. So if you have any questions, guys, put them in the comment below. And yeah, this is what I do on my free time. All right, let me see. I'm just coming around here. I'm using this new camera. There I go. All right, guys, thank you for watching my videos. Have a blessed one. See you on the next one. Oops, pop smoke. Peace.